Good evening, everyone, and the rain is now coming to an end across the region at the present time. And look at these temperatures. We're up to 61 degrees now. That's the high for the day. And not only that, I mean, it's the end of November and it's feeling a little bit like summer. And look at the dew point, 58 degrees. When the dew point hits 60, it gets muggy. You're probably noticing that difference right now if you happen to have stepped outside within the past couple of hours. Winds out of the southwest, 16 miles per hour. And we're seeing pretty steady winds that are in the 20s all along the south coast, 24 miles per hour westerly. Block Island at 26. We're seeing some winds of 37 miles per hour on New Vineyard and gusts as well, reaching 37 to 40 miles per hour out on the islands. But these breezes will continue to stay up through the overnight tonight and slowly begin to ease through tomorrow morning. But look at across the region. So not only are we in the 60s, but New Bedford's at 60 degrees. Get over to Plymouth, 60 there as well. Hartford, Connecticut, also 60. It's mid and upper 50s up through Worcester over to Boston. Yeah, the mild air has been punching in across the region as the storm system comes on through the area. But notice how it does chill out on the backside of this weather system. It gets rather cold out in here, and we're seeing, again, not much else happening weather-wise. There is some snow that is, of course, that you just saw in that previous story across Montana, Idaho, and it's going to be working into the Dakotas during the next 24 hours. But for us, it's just cooler air that's going to come in, at least temporarily, on the backside of this departing storm as we go through tomorrow afternoon. So you can see right now, pretty much we've lost just about all the steady rainfall that we're going to get. There's a lingering shower that still has to pivot through, but even that is falling apart as we speak right now. So this is what's happening. The low goes racing on by up towards Nova Scotia as we go through tomorrow afternoon. And a second cool front is what comes on through. So we'll be mild in the morning and breezy. But as we get into the afternoon and those winds shift more northwesterly, that'll start drawing down the cooler temperatures from the north. But when I talk cooler temperatures, I'm talking about falling back into the 40s for the afternoon and into the evening hours. Heading into Tuesday with high pressure moving overhead, the winds will be light. And it'll be a cooler day, but just for that one day, because there is another weather system coming in from the Great Lakes, and it will drag its cold front right up through the northeast as we go on into Wednesday. So our winds go back into the southwest, and accompanying this will be another round of rain. Now, I think this model is running a little bit quick in terms of the rain moving into the region by late afternoon. I think it's going to hold off until nightfall and into the overnight hours where we get into some steadier rains. But again, it will be all rain and staying on the mild side before cooling back on Thursday. But here's the closer look as what happens as we go through the day tomorrow. Mainly sunny, just some high clouds around in the early morning hours, and then just a scattering of clouds midday, and as those winds shift into the northwest, the sky clears out again heading into the evening hours. But talking about those winds, note in the morning they're out of the southwest. By midday, they're going to start becoming more westerly, and into the afternoon, they shift into the northwest and begin to drop off. So overnight tonight, it stays breezy, and I'm looking for a low by daybreak, getting back down to the low 50s as the sky begins to clear, but the wind's still rather gusty, especially along the south coast. And highs tomorrow in the low 50s, that's the first half of the day. Once we get past noon or 1 o'clock, it's going to start coasting back down through the 40s as those winds go more northwesterly, 10 to 18 miles per hour. And Tuesday's a cooler day. The high, 46. Heading into Wednesday, clouds come back. We're all the way back into the mid and upper 50s again. Another round of rain for Wednesday night, early Thursday. And finishing out the work week, it does chill out. Highs on Friday afternoon, only in the mid 40s at best. And it looks like we might bounce back up again towards 50 for the weekend with another threat of some showers, maybe late Saturday. So a lot of up and down in the temperature department coming up this week.